Looks like it's working. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Wendy's Gym. This is Jim Farrell's here, and this is Back to the Mansion.
Hi, everybody. There you go. It's working.
Excellent. Glad it's working. We're here to do a little bit of crafts tonight. Chill out and chat with us, or you don't even have to chat if you want to. Just
You should, though.
just hang out. Yeah. We would love
Make
it.
things a little more interesting.
Yeah, we would love it if you joined the conversation. So,
Tell us what you're working on, Jim.
well, yeah. I am working on a birthday present.
Belated.
Belated birthday present for Alex. What is that? Hair or something on this?
Oh, dude. My hair used to hurt.
Darn cat hairs. Anyways, I'm making a clay Johnny Bravo for Alex, and it is actually going to be it's going to stand up on its own on like a little sidewalk or something, a little chunk of cement, and he's going to hold rings. He'll hold rings on his arms. So he's going to look kind of like this.
So I could slide my rings on his... Oops.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Just imagine.
The perfect spot.
It's going to be great.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Very accurate representation we have here. So I'm nearly done with sculpting his chest and everything, so I'm going to kind of work on that a little bit, get a little bit more clay on the front here. I'm not going to get too crazy on that, just because I don't want to make him look too outrageous. You know, I want to have his proportions look somewhat reasonable, even though he is a cartoon character, so you can get a little crazy. After that, I'm going to try to get some of his skin tone, make some clay colors, and get his skin tone figured out.
I, for one, am stoked.
I'm excited as well.
Just one of those he showed me, and I was blown away. Like, how do you even come up with that?
I like the idea.
Yeah, like I had said something about needing a ring holder. I don't know how he got Johnny Bravo out of that, but I'm really glad that he did.
Yeah, me too. Turned out to be a really, really fun idea so far. Haven't gotten it all done, but you know, the work is happening.
That's why we're streaming.
Yeah.
Like, would you just get it done? No.
It's motivation for us to get stuff done.
I am crocheting, starting on the foundation chain of a blanket I'm making as a Christmas gift. Here's the yarn I'm working with. I don't know if you can see it. It's like light gray speckled with a really pretty blue. It's not really, I don't know if it's getting picked up. Kinda. It's nice. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Thank you. I would have stitched that in and never would have been able to fish it out.
Oh, that would not have been fun. There's a little more right
Oh,
here.
no.
I got it. There we go. You are good.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Right now, what I'm struggling with is these clay blades I picked up a while back. I had a coupon to get them at a discounted price, something I've been kind of wanting to get, but didn't really want to pull the trigger on. Just because the price of entry with this kind of stuff. And I found my way in. I kind of hadn't done much clay stuff since I bought them, and get to break them in today.
I'm honored it's on a gift for me.
Yes. I have been just absolutely abusing these little tools here, trying to cut through huge blocks of clay. And I mean, I guess these ones aren't that huge, but you know, for this little thing.
Well, look at his pecs and stuff. They're huge blocks of clay.
Yeah. So I realized, you know, now that I have one of these, maybe I should actually use it. So we're gonna cut this into some smaller pieces, so that I can take a couple of smaller pieces and use it. Wow, that was just about seamless. I dig that.
Was it worth the price of admission?
You know, I believe so.
Mm-hmm. So what are you working on, like, specifically now, you said?
I'm working
like
on
his sleeves, or?
more just kind of bolstering his chest a little bit.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to do much of his sleeves or anything, like where his sleeves cut off to go into his arms until I get his arms on there.
That makes sense. Work the sleeve over the arm.
Yeah. So how long is your foundation chain going to be?
I don't know. With the amount of yarn that I bought today, I could make like a lapgan or maybe a twin, but I think I'm gonna go for, I don't know, until I feel it's right, and then I'm gonna measure it, make sure it's not outrageous for the amount of yarn I bought.
I already like how it's looking.
Yeah, I do
It's
too.
looking really cool. I'm glad that we chose this yarn.
Yeah, me too.
Alright, so the verdict with this thingy so far, with this little clay blade, I like it. I think it's really cool. I don't really care for the noise it makes when it touches when it touches this tile.
I didn't notice that yet.
However, the tile is not going to be my permanent workspace for this. I'm eventually going to get some kind of other workspace, whether it's some kind of plastic, what have you. I don't know.
You can't judge the
be.
blade on the tile. It's not the blade's fault.
Yeah, and it's not horrible noise, but I'm not super fond of it.
Now
So
I'm gonna be hyper focused on it. So thank you.
yeah, no problem. What I think is cool though is you got it to where you can
Ooh.
bend it and make some angled cuts.
Oh nope. I don't like
You can destroy your partner with the noises that it makes when it touches the tile. At my job, I work in a room with like lots of vacuums and kind of things like that running. Just lots of loud white noise. Trainer Glenn's here. What's going on? Trainer Glenn says, "What up?"
Hi, Trainer
Welcome
Glenn.
in, Trainer Glenn. Appreciate you being here.
What up to you? Tell us everything.
I'm getting moving on this Johnny Bravo here.
For me.
Yep. I also just recently picked up this clay roller, and I'm very excited for this one because the other one I had before I got this is this little plastic one, and it's just not quite what I need anymore. I need a little more.
The
little
upgrade
more power.
is astounding, or astonishing, I should say, on camera.
Yes, it looks really nice.
Whew.
So let's roll out some stuff here. Let's see how it goes. Rolling out and getting down.
Can't help myself.
So far, I'm enjoying this. That noise was some surprise ASMR.
Payback. What were you saying about where you work? You trailed off.
Oh, just it's always loud in the room I'm in. Pretty much,
Sounds
it's pretty much always some form of dust collection. Whether it's a vacuum or whatever, there's usually something going on that's making noise.
Yeah.
And also the room I'm in is temperature controlled, so there's almost always some kind of dehumidification going on as well. So if there's not some kind of dust collection, there's dehumidifiers going.
You know what? I think I'm happy with that.
Oh, with the length?
I think so.
Good to know. Well, I really like this this one. It's like clean.
That's
I mean,
very
I rubbed my
nice.
fingers along it a little bit, but there wasn't that much residue from the clay. And black clay seems to usually stain a lot and leave a lot of residue on whatever you're working on.
Right.
So that's really cool.
So here's where this is difficult. I don't know if anybody is familiar with crochet, but this is your foundation chain. And the first row after your foundation chain, they recommend stitching in the back, like, well, I don't know, not where you normally would stitch. And wow, it's invisible practically on this yarn.
Oh, with the pattern?
Well, and then also with the texture, because it's like fuzzy.
Oh.
So this is going to take me a while.
It's fuzzy with like a little speckly pattern.
And I'm probably not going to get past this during the stream. That's okay.
Good luck to you.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, I'm just going to work on making sure this chest is properly sculpted. Oh no!
Hey, easy.
I'm getting a little too handsy.
One. Come on now.
Oh, this is starting to work.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Oh, you should be wearing your birthday gift,
I should be wearing that.
especially with the music for this one too.
Yeah, I
You
should
need your
be.
bucket hat. And then the music fades out like, nah, he can't go get a
Like, what are
bucket
you
hat.
talking about? What music? There's no music right now. Alright, I got his chest a little bit more buffed up. I kind of been
Buff
trying to
McHard cheese.
smooth out the edges. Well, MST3K reference there.
What'd you just say?
A little MST3K reference there.
Did you say MST3 Cray?
No.
No. My brain's making up gym-isms on its own.
MST3 Cray. It's an even crazier version.
It sounds like something you would say.
In the not too distant present, 2024 AD. Almost done getting these. I'm just like doing this off camera, like, hey, look at what I'm doing, guys.
Hey, it's
You
alright.
can't see it because I'm doing it over here, like right up in my face.
I need you to have it however angle you need to make it right. Kangas Krantz!
That's a good point. Kangas Krantz is here. What is going on? Welcome in.
It's Jim Frost and Back to the Mansion. What is this, a crossover episode?
Yes, it is. It definitely is.
Doing some art.
Yeah. We're getting our art on. Getting Johnny Bravo sculpted here. It's gonna be a ring holder. I'm pretty happy with what we got going on for his chest and everything.
Those rippling pectorals.
He's ripped. Huh. So I'm happy enough with that. His little wire I had in here for his neck fell out, and I don't remember where it was.
Probably on the top of his torso.
Here we go. It was towards the front. I had a specific spot, and it's in a weird spot for where I want to have it. I think that's good enough for now. We will take it. That's looking beautiful.
Yeah. Sweet.
Love it. Love everything about it.
Getting it going.
Okay. So I kind of want to get that little sidewalk piece done at some point, but I would almost rather have the model pretty much done, so I know exactly how much space I need. You know, if it's hanging over a lot or whatever.
I need to know how big to make it and how sturdy.
Yeah. If it's not feeling sturdy, I gotta find a way to make sure I fasten it right. So it's gonna be a fun little challenge here. So in the meantime, we're gonna work on just trying to see if I can get the skin tone color mixed up well enough to maybe get a start on some arms and a face.
I'm looking forward to the face. You oftentimes
little teeny sunglasses.
Right? You tend to surprise me with your I don't know, the quality of your faces. To me that seems so hard.
Well, thank you. There's a lot of pressure on now. Appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Also got to make a ornament for the ornament exchange at work.
Oh, did you sign up for that?
Well, I think it's more of like just you bring one in if you're going to be doing one.
Oh,
it's like
right.
you have to bring it in by the 13th of December. So.
Do you have any ideas?
Not exactly. I'm halfway considering just doing like a clay version of the logo for the company because it's the 30-year anniversary. So maybe I could do something 30-year anniversary related.
Right.
You know. But the other part of me is like, it is for an ornament exchange for a workplace, but it is people that are taking them home. They're taking them home to their personal trees.
Right.
So, I mean, are they, going to be like, hey, I would love to take home a 30th anniversary thing for my workplace as an ornament on a new tree? Okay, sound off in the chat. If you were doing an ornament exchange, a random ornament.
No, keep going. I'm just putting in my 2 cents early.
A random ornament exchange at your workplace, and you received an ornament that was basically commemorating the 30-year anniversary of your workplace. Would you be like, yes, I can't wait to put it on my tree, or be like, okay.
Here's the thing. I'd be stoked if I worked there the full 30 years.
Right.
If not, like, what if some, like, seasonal person or something gets it, somebody who just started working there?
Yeah.
And they're like, cool.
Congrats
this job means
years.
Nothing to me.
Congrats on 30 years. I'm not invested in this place yet.
But what about, like, last year? Didn't you make 2 and just hang one on the company tree?
You know what? I did. So maybe I could make some kind of little thing commemorating 30 years that'll just sneak onto the tree like before. Yeah. You know? Exactly. It's a good idea. It's a good idea.
That's why I'm here.
You're here for so many reasons. Well, the ideas are a nice little bonus.
That's right.
Alright, so we got a handful of little bits of clay here. We're going to try out some color mixes.
I'm excited.
Me too. We're going to get this going.
You know what? This is taking a while, but I bet you I get through the foundation chain, the first row, before the end of the stream.
Yeah?
I don't know.
I think you will too.
It'd be nice. But if not, either way, smooth sailing after the first row, for sure. Man, that first row is a doozy.
It's a doozy.
Watch out for that first row. It's a doozy.
It's a double dog doozy.
Ned. Needle nose Ned.
I don't know a Ned.
Oh, wait. What was his last name? Ned. Ned.
Ned who?
From Groundhog Day. He's watch out for that first step. It's a doozy. He says it all the time. It drives Bill Murray crazy because it's Groundhog Day.
Oh.
Ned Myers? No, Ned.
You know, I think only 6 pieces of orange clay is what I'll need right now for what I'm doing. Because I've already got. I don't know, 106, honestly.
No, that kind of seems a little. I mean, you're the professional. That seems a little excessive.
Let's take 4. We'll take 4 little pieces that are, you know. yay wide. I want to try to have them, when I'm mixing the colors together, have all of the parts equal sizes, so that I can just kind of think when I do any mixing, it's okay, 1 part blank and 2 parts blank, or whatever it is.
Right.
So that formula stays true for whatever I'm working on. If I really like a color that I mixed, then I could write it down and say, I really like these.
Yeah.
I might not ever remember to do that, but I could do that. Could do it.
But if you're like 4 squares of this,
4 square and 7 clays
I was
ago.
Say something like that. But like, did you measure how big of these squares are that you made?
No, but I mean, it's not so much about the size of the square. It's more about how many parts. So when I do, it's about when I do another mix of these colors. It doesn't make a difference if I have them the same size as I had them when I first did the mix, as long as I know that the color,
2 parts this one. I got it.
Yeah, as long as the colors I'm mixing at that time are all the same size.
Duh.
All right, so yeah, just 4 pieces of this terracotta-ish orange. I'll put that back for now. And I'm pretty darn sure that just 1 and 1 is not going to do it, but we're going to mix them, see how it looks, because I enjoy mixing colors. It's a lot of fun. It's a good part of the journey. Helps you remember and learn how colors work. In case I forgot how colors work.
I'm always impressed with the outcome. I like it when you mix colors too.
I'm persistent with it, so eventually we're going to find what we're looking for. All these other ones out of the way.
Did I?
Honestly, Johnny, he can chill over here a little more off to the side, not to get crushed by the rolling pin.
Is that like Boxy Brown?
Yeah. Nobody tells Boxy Brown.
I am beyond excited for this ring holder.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked for when it's all done.
That's like all I can think about. It's like definition of if he wanted to, he would. Making me a ring holder.
Actually, this is getting close, but I don't think it's going to be quite the color I want. Well, if we need to, I can throw a little bit of yellow in, maybe a little bit of brown if I really need to, like depending on where we go with it, color-wise, since I've never really tried to blend a skin tone before.
Oh, yeah.
But if I recall correctly, a good starter tone is like a terracotta with white, and then you just sort of go from there based on your needs.
Yeah. Makes sense to me. Hope everyone is having a good night. I sure am.
I am as well.
It's like, well, this is what I would be doing anyway, so why not do it here?
Right.
I went to Joann Fabrics today. A little shopping spree. Got myself lots of yarn. Working on for those who weren't here earlier, working on a blanket as a Christmas gift for somebody.
What I'm working on is a belated birthday gift for Back to the Mansion here. A ring holder. Shaped like Johnny Bravo.
I do.
Back to the Mansion likes to crochet, and with crocheting comes taking off your rings, depending on what your setup is, how you do it.
Sometimes I wear gloves, compression gloves, and I can't can't fit it over this rock.
Yeah. Definitely not. Derek Reyes is here. What is going on? Welcome.
A collaboration.
DNDR. Collaboration indeed.
Crossover episode today.
It is a crossover episode. What is this? A crossover episode? I'm definitely gonna be throwing down, honestly, a little bit more, probably a little more white, just to see. We're getting close.
Yeah.
We're not quite there, but I think a little white.
Surprisingly, given his personality, Johnny Bravo is not a tan individual. He's pretty pale.
Yeah.
You'd think he'd be a little more tanning Betty.
I almost kind of feel like if he were to do any kind of tanning, he would do spray tan or like in the salon or whatever to like have someone like do it for him.
I could see spray tan. I also just see him, he's, on the beach looking at babes. Doesn't he just get a tan?
That's a good point.
Maybe he's Irish and he burns easy. So he takes good care of his skin. That's my problem. I don't know if that's the Irish or the German. I don't think either of them see very much sunlight, so it could be both.
Johnny O. Bravo.
I love it. But yeah, I too take my rings off occasionally to crochet if I'm wearing my compression gloves. We don't have a dishwasher. Fell in love with a house that doesn't have a dishwasher, so I wear dishwashing gloves, but I also use scalding hot water, so yeah, not great for the hands or the rings. Take the rings off to fit them into the dishwashing gloves. So Johnny's probably going to hang out on one of the shelves by the sink. I am beyond excited.
We're getting really close to the color I'm looking for. I think once this fully blends out, we're gonna probably still want to add just a little bit of yellow.
Yeah, looks a little like silly putty right now.
Yeah, we're getting. Once it blends out, it's gonna probably look even more like silly putty. Right. As far as I can tell. So I agree with you.
Awesome. Good. Anybody out in the chat have any hobbies or crafts that they like to partake in? You all know what Jim does. I like to crochet. I like to cross stitch. I like to latch hook. Just recently made my very first pattern for latch hook. I like to cook. I like to bake.
I like to eat.
He likes to eat the stuff I cook and bake.
That's right.
I don't know. Am I forgetting something? I made candles for a very short amount of time. I've got like 10 pounds of candle wax in the closet. Should get back on that. I like to collect hobbies. Crochet and cross stitch are the ones that have really stuck though. That and food.
Alright.
Everybody needs food.
I'm thinking we're still not quite there. It's pretty dang close to silly putty.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of want to throw in some yellow, just see how it goes.
I agree.
Absolute worst case, we don't totally like the yellow and we add a different color in or whatever. There we go. I'm gonna try cutting the clay inside the package on the stone. So maybe it doesn't touch the stone and make noise.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. I like that. That was great.
I have to agree with you.
So for adding the yellow, I'm gonna, instead of doing one of those blocks worth, I'm gonna do a half of one of those blocks. I'm just not feeling like putting that much yellow in yet.
No, he can always add more. You can't take out.
That's right. It could really take away the color that I've got, and I could be pretty bummed about that. And as much as I have no problem with starting over and starting fresh with another round, another batch of this color combination, I'd rather not have to.
Same.
So far we have 2 parts white, 1 part terracotta, a half part yellow.
Okay.
Do some rollouts.
So how you liking your new rolling pin?
Oh, I love it. I mean, it's just, I don't have to be restricted to this little tiny one here and have to kind of push my fingers together and to make sure it doesn't slip back and forth. Like it doesn't have, it has way more weight behind it. You push it, it's gonna go. It's gonna crush whatever you're rolling on. Just the weight, you know.
Right.
Oh, there's some clay sticking in my hands here. Is that coming off? Not quite enough. Anyway.
What happens now?
It's just a part of me now. I can probably
I'll learn to live with it.
Wow, it doesn't really even come off with the comes off a little bit with my little clay scalpel. Anyway, let's keep rolling out this clay. See how the yellow mixes in. It's looking like so far I'm not seeing any change with the little bit of yellow that's gotten put in here.
No.
Oh,
no, it still looks very silly putty.
I can. Oh, you know what? I can see the yellow.
Yeah,
in here
I see
now.
that slightly marbled. Yeah, you can pick it up on the
You
camera
guys
too.
can see it on the camera here.
Yeah.
It's a little yellow striping, a little marbling.
Does it need more light?
You know, it may very well.
A pinch?
More. Let's just put another entire block away.
Ooh.
Why not?
Great.
It's in a little package. We're gonna pretend it's not there for a second, and then all of a sudden we roll it up, and I was like, "What?"
It's like when you put butter between what is it, phyllo dough?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of hiding in here in the folds. I mean, you can still see it, some of it, but a lot of it's hidden in the folds. Roll it out. Also, the clay doesn't stick to this roller as much as the other one.
Yeah.
The other one was just like 50% chance that as you were rolling, some form of it was going to stick to it, and little bits would come off and stick to it, not just that it would stick as a whole.
Right.
Just a nuisance now compared to this one. I'm just thinking, like, why did I not have this earlier? A year ago I should have grabbed this. But I did it today, and I'm glad I did. I gotta invest in some kind of little grommets I can put on the edges here, so I can actually roll it out to a certain thickness if I want to.
Oh, right. Wait, I have fondant stuff like that. I have a fondant roller.
Oh, you do.
And it's about. You probably could have just used that for your clay.
I think
I never used fondant.
Using it, and I think it was practically the same kind of like.
Oh, it is the same kind of material
thing as that. Yeah.
You're right. But I do have those
little
grommets.
Rings work. Yeah. The grommets work fine. That would be kind of neat.
Yeah, I don't think I have many, but I have a few. Definitely look into it.
Yeah. Worst case, I can find some unrelated grommets that just fit over this and just do the job for me.
Unrelated grommets.
Yep. Sounds like a cool band.
It does.
A really cool band. If you ever hear of a band called Unrelated Grommets, you better go see them live because they're probably a flash in the pan, but they have some good stuff to offer.
gonna get through this first row.
Nice. I think by the time you're done with the first row, we're probably gonna call it for the evening.
No, I'm kind of close.
No, I mean like when you're done.
I know. I'm just saying.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty close.
Oh, you're that close.
Yeah.
Oh. How long do you think until you're done with the next row?
Oh, I don't know.
5 more minutes?
Probably. Maybe. If that. I don't know. I don't time myself. Everybody's always like, how long did it take you to make this? I don't know.
Too long.
Like, I just disassociate while I do it. I have no idea how long anything takes me. J&J Pokemon Terrio Chi-Chi.
Pokemon Terrio, what's going on? Welcome in,
It's poppin'.
J&J. Appreciate you joining us. Yo, what's popping is I'm working on a Johnny Bravo ring holder for my partner back to the mansion. She's got a couple rings that she takes off for crocheting and doing other various things, and needs a place to put them. So I am working on making this as a belated birthday present for her. I already had a bit of it done by her birthday, but I couldn't get it all done.
Life,
working on, yep, exactly. Life happened. I'm working on perfecting all of the color mixing to make sure everything is in order,
Oh, actually, speaking of life, I mean, no. Well, yes. But the buzzword that got me thinking was birthday. This is a belated birthday gift, but I had... Good Lord, I cannot get this one. I had an actual birthday gift on my birthday. He showed me his progress on this, and I loved it. But the real birthday gift for on my birthday, it's in here, isn't it? I don't think it is.
I don't remember.
Anyhow, I got to meet John Cleese. He has been a hero of mine since I was about my son's age. Our son is 5 years old. And so I went to a Comic-Con. We got to meet him. Got our picture. He asked me to kiss him on the cheek, and I did. And it was my birthday, and I don't know how I got through it, but I did.
Alright, so it's 3 parts white, 1 part terracotta, and a half part yellow. Gets me pretty much the exact skin tone that I'm looking for here.
Oh yeah!
Like, that's almost perfectly on point. I'm not gonna get much better than that. I don't want to try to get much crazier than that. I'm really happy with this.
You try and get it perfect, and it'll get all messed up.
Yeah.
You got it good. Pokemon Terra says that's super cool and thoughtful. It is super cool and thoughtful. I was speechless when he showed me his progress, and like I didn't even get mad because his birthday gift for me was also delayed because it's been a crazy couple months.
You believe it or not, we got it finished up 2 days ago.
Technically, I had gotten it finished like a couple weeks ago, but then I was unhappy with it, and so I fixed it and got it done a couple days ago. Pokemon Terrio. Oh, that's sweet. Happy belated birthday. Thank you. It was on the 9th. So this is definitely belated, but again, can't even get mad because look at it. How did he come up with that? Man's got the best ideas. And he always is so thoughtful.
It's a nice little sandwich.
The forbidden sandwich.
The forbidden sandwich.
Kind of looks like a forbidden breakfast sandwich. I might even eat that.
The forbidden breakfast sandwich.
Breakfast sandwiches are one of my favorite foods.
Cotton soup.
So good.
Alright, this breakfast sandwich is going to be consumed by my new acrylic roller. Definitely Derek Reyes with a happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
Very kind of you, Derek Reyes.
Yeah, thank you.
Sounds like a little Donkey Kong
I'm waiting for the
shuffle or whatever. Well, this is absolutely not at all
I thought it was.
what I thought this was going to be.
I was waiting for
What is
that.
this song? This song is a Dixie beat from.
So it's something.
It's something from Country 3. It looks like.
They're just rehashing old songs now.
I guess so.
But yeah, I had mentioned, I don't even know, a few months ago that I needed a ring holder or something in passing. I could use a ring holder. I'm getting all these cute rings and I don't wear them all the time. And, I leave them all over the house and I don't remember where I put them. So, out of that, he somehow thought of Johnny Bravo flexing.
And you know what's kind of funny about it too is before she had said, "Hey, I need a ring holder," like maybe a week or two before then, I was kind of thinking, "Okay, what am I gonna do for her birthday? Oh, maybe I could make her some kind of ring holder. I don't know how badly she's needing one, but it might be helpful." And then
wait, you thought that before I said it?
Yeah, and then a week or so later, you were like, "Well, I've been kind of needing a ring holder. I wonder about that." And I was like, "Well, you know what? Mission is absolutely there now. I'm going to be message received for sure."
I didn't.
So I kind of doubled down on doing that as my idea for the gift.
So you knew you wanted to do a ring holder. How long between thinking of the ring holder and thinking of Johnny Bravo? Like, what was the time there?
Well, I thought about Johnny Bravo probably like 2 weeks before your birthday. Maybe 3 weeks before your birthday.
Were there any other ideas that you scrapped and went, no, that won't work for a ring holder?
Not really. There was nothing that I even kind of settled on. I mean, any idea would have been quickly like, okay, it can't hold 3 rings, or making it hold 3 rings would look silly or whatever. It just nothing seemed to fit, and then Johnny Bravo popped into my head. Oh, you know what? That's just what I think is going to be the answer here.
I love it.
It's one of your favorites, and he likes to flex and hold his arms out and be ready to do stuff. So
I always remember Johnny Bravo as like my mom. The 90s were the best for cartoons, obviously, that's undisputed. But obviously they're not all winners. So my mom didn't always want to watch cartoons with me, but the 2 exceptions she would make, she would take her time to come and watch with me, was Rocko's Modern Life and Johnny Bravo.
Solid cartoons right there.
And Johnny Bravo, obviously, crazy problematic. I actually haven't rewatched it all very recently. But the good thing is he never got the girl. So I guess that was the message.
Yeah, the message was don't be a shit.
Yeah, don't be like this guy.
Don't be a little punk.
But just something about I just love him.
I love his aesthetic.
I probably wouldn't love him in real life. I love him as a cartoon.
Yeah.
He's the best. Love a good caricature.
Yes.
Of the human experience.
The song is called Welcome to the Funky House.
Ooh. Aptly named. Funky, the main monkey.
Yeah. Okay.
See, I like streaming with you because then we can do our little random dance breaks that we do when the feeling is right.
That's right. Oh.
Ooh, look at that.
Sometimes.
Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah.
Just pretty.
I get a good feeling. Yeah. I get a feeling I never had before. I get a good feeling.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Makes me think of the start of Aeroplane by the Chili Peppers.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Or whatever Anthony Kiedis says, whatever weird stuff he says.
He said a lot of weird stuff.
Yeah, that's just weird stuff on that particular song intro. Aeroplane. Check it out. once I get this clay mixed to the same hue as the other color here, I am going to be calling it for the night, guys. It is getting late. I have to work in the morning.
I'm here.
I am you. Oh, I love you.
I love you too.
You're silly.
I know. I'm like, no one's gonna get that. That's an inside joke. But, well, not really. It's just a quote from a movie that no one I know in our age bracket has seen. What's Up, Doc? Give me a shout out in the chat if you've seen What's Up, Doc. And if you haven't, check it out.
We're getting ever closer to this color being mixed all the way.
Actually, this might time out because I've been yapping, so I'm not done with the first row yet, but I'm almost am. It's probably going to time out really close.
Alright. Long story short, the verdict here is that this acrylic clay rod, whatever they call it, I threw the packaging out. It's gone now. It's where it's at, yo. It's legit. It's super awesome. I would use it again. I'm gonna use it right now.
Will this new equipment you get to use today, will this entice you to keep on your art?
It might. Well, only time will tell.
Because I'm sure many of your loyal viewers would agree with me that you need to do art.
I do need to do art.
He needs to do art. Isn't he talented?
More often.
Look at this guy. Looks like a slice of cheese.
Yeah. Craft single here.
Yeah.
Alright, well.
Plastic cheese.
They're both looking really darn close to each other, so I'm just going to mix them together just to make sure that they're the same color, or fully the same color. And if by the time this is done, I am not satisfied with the amount that I'm going to use, I'm going to hold this aside, make another batch like next time or whatever, and we'll get ready to start sculpting some arms.
Strong arms. That's pretty good.
Thank you.
I'm having a good time.
Me too. We'll have to do this again next week.
Yeah.
For sure.
If this gives you the motivation you need to finish my gift, then I'll do it every day. I don't care.
Stay tuned for us maybe streaming later this week.
Yeah.
Because we really don't have much else going on.
We've got so much going on.
On weekdays, not all the time.
In the nighttime.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Like nighttime. Like what time we normally would be streaming, we don't have a lot going on.
Are we burnt out? No? Alright, we might come on.
Are we burnt out?
Actually, right now I am. Yeah. But
we're not doing a lot. We're just doing a little crafting. We're not getting super crazy.
Well, it's restorative for me to hang out with you. And that's all this is, really, right? We're just hanging out.
We are just hanging out, and everyone in the chat is hanging out with us.
We're doing the things that bring us calm with the person who brings us calm. And some people on the internet. Hi.
Hello.
It's good. Can't be bad.
Our friends, the internet. Alright, so this will be enough to make a silly, huge head for Johnny. Like, here, baby. I'm gonna tell you something that makes you want to slap me. Huh. Get the monkey with me. Anyway, his head is way too big, and this fake head is also way too big.
His hair is so big. I love his big hair.
I mean, really, if you get rid of his big hair, he's got a little head.
He's got a tiny little
head. Little teeny head.
Yeah, it's all hair.
Little teeny head. Johnny Bravo.
Little.
Johnny Bravo.
Just feed off of each other.
Joni loves Bravo. So dumb. Yeah. I love you.
I love you too.
I love doing art.
Yes.
And I love connecting with you guys online here. So
wait a minute. Wait. Let me show off my thing before you disappear.
That's the point.
Yeah, I'm here too. Here we go.
Back to the Mansion is here.
The last of the first chain, first row. I mean, so next time I come back on, I will be flying through this thing.
Yeah, you'll see some progress. I'll tell you what, guys. You'll see some
Actually,
progress.
you know what I should do? I should stop using the face cam. There, duh.
Look at that. Look
There,
at the
see that? It's kind of
guys.
like speckled. It's like a light gray with like a cool blue. I don't know.
I like it.
The camera still isn't really totally capturing it, but it's gonna be great.
Trust us, it's really cool.
Yeah.
Once there's a couple more rows on there, it'll be easier to show on the camera.
I think so.
See the layers a little better.
I think so too.
Yeah. So, anyways, guys, thank you so much for coming through and chilling tonight with me and Back to the Mansion. It was awesome crafting with you guys. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening.
Bye.
Bye.